Cool, here we are in the finals playing against Schlocknock, i.e. Mike from Mana Bluff, who also happens to be recording this wonderful draft that we did. Give up yet, Mike? So you'll be seeing hopefully both sides of these drafts in this game, so be sure to check that out on manabluff.com. Alright, I do want to play first. I have right away a mole. That's a bummer. So yeah, we're gonna mole on the play. Well, we're gonna keep it. One island makes this awesome. So yeah, we'll get a 2-drop down and then just try to stay alive long enough to cast these claustrophobias. Mike says hello and good luck. Let's play. Looks like Mike is mulliganing down as well. I do not want to mull to 5. We're going to keep it at 6. Let's see if Schlocknock here. Oh, he's going down to 5. That is a bummer. Kind of puts us a little bit on even footing, but not entirely. Sorry about that. I had a little phone ring action go down. Alright, don't worry. It is. Oh, so Mike's talking big game here. Okay, cool. So we're online here. Probably gonna get shocked away, but hey, that's gonna happen. Oh, the colors I always wish I play. So we'll go ahead and start bashing in. And I wonder... by the way, I think Mike is playing the best colors in M14. Red-green. I think green is pretty universally considered the best. Really just a matter of if it's going to be overdrafted or not because of how good those colors are. At this point, if I can just get like a 3/3 flyer or something, I'm pretty happy. Just going to keep on bashing in with my Sentinel Sliver. Now maybe it gets shocked away? Don't know. Boom. Well, I'm happy with the first couple points of damage. What is my opponent playing? Okay. Now there are more removal spell options. Canyon Minotaur. Alright. Normally may not be exactly the kind of spell I want to be claustrophobic, but I don't have any way to really deal with it. And this just helps me play tempo a little bit more. And I keep bashing with my Sentinel Sliver. Alright, let's see. Oh, now second green has been had, which is kind of key for the green deck. Pretty relevant, including the Rumbling Baloth. Alright. Shock can still get the Sentinel Sliver, which, if Mike had been sort of holding on to, could pretty much be fired off at any time. Too bad this wasn't one of the pump slivers. I definitely want to hang on to this claustrophobia now for an entirely irrelevant creature. I'm not going to just play the tempo game here with any creature that gets played, even if it's like a 2/3 or something that outclasses the Sentinel Slivers, because I think I really need this claustrophobia as a way to back up any other major drop that comes down, such as Gigantic Sliver. Okay. Well, never mind. This is where it'd be nice if if all slivers, if the old school sliver rules applied, that would be sweet. But alas, that is not the case. So we'll just continue the claustrophobia onslaught. I gotta give a smiley to Mike on this for all the claustrophobias. He says, really? Now I'm definitely not out of this yet. True, Mike only has 2 cards in hand, but only attacking for 4 right now. Not that I say only, but there's a lot that can go wrong here very quickly. If Mike continues to play some really huge beaters down, such as Moran. So luckily, this guy has to attack in the near future. So, ooh, Griffin Sentinel. Do I just take 5 next turn? Nah, we're just gonna maximize our mana right now and play the Siege Mastodon. I don't want to just throw away Sentinel Sliver for no reason, especially since the Marauding Mauler kind of has to come in. If Advocate of the Beast comes down, which could be in Mike's deck playing green, then Marauding Mauler becomes super duper scary. Already, I feel like my deck is completely outclassed by the creature spells that I'm seeing on the opposite side of the table. I think it's very lucky that I had 3 Claustrophobias. Mind you, if I hadn't mulled down and I hadn't had these 3 Claustrophobias, I might have had more creatures on the board to progress. I'm not complaining. Having these 3 removal spells is insane. This would probably be another deck where I pull out Auramancer against it. Yeah, I'm going to take the 5 here. I don't care about the 5, considering I just have a bunch of damage coming right back at me. Do want to be careful, because if my opponent's like able to do a whole bunch of swings, then that could get pretty nasty. But for now, we'll just attack. There could be the that Briarpack Alpha card to get there, but I just really need to get in some damage. Okay, so that takes out Sentinel Sliver, does some damage, but I'm able to do 5 to my opponent, and then keep playing some strong threats here to try to take the game. Here we'll probably just chump with Seacoast Drake. How much is Volcanic Geyser? 2, it could be 4. I mean, just getting 5 in is a lot of damage. But maybe I take 1 more. This is tough. I have to decide right now if I'm going to be chumping the Marauding Mauler or not. Because if a creature comes down, it's a 3-turn clock. I think we take the 5 right now. A creature could come down and a removal spell could happen to where like Siege Mastodon goes away. Actually, that'd be a pretty strong removal spell and probably wouldn't have a blocker down. This is a tough decision. I think for now, I'm comfortable going down to 8. It means I definitely have to keep a Seacoast Strike back for blocks later, which means maybe if it's not attacking next turn, I don't chump yet. But it kind of depends what I draw and what Mike plays on his next turn. Alright, so that's awesome. This allows me to pretty handily just attack in with everything and then have a backup. There we go. Cool. So kind of left out. Yeah, so triple Claustrophobia. There's a reason why that's awesome. And look, Pacifism, Claustrophobia coming back. Dang, that's good. So, Auramancer, not doing a whole lot, because I don't anticipate my enchantments necessarily dying. The Illusionary Armor, on the other hand, would be the one that kind of gets put on and then removed. This can counter a removal spell in the game, so that could be cool, which really makes me want to pull out one of these 2. And I think I'm also going to bring in the Divination. I think the armor is just going to be too fragile. It might pump up my guy big, but then seeing like a Chandra's Outrage or other types of removals can just really just get my Illusionary Armor. pretty handily. Then it's a pretty sweet 2-for-1. Plus, just playing against a heavy removal deck, that's kind of the case. And that means Auramancer I do want out. Then I'm trying to decide, do I want Disperse? Could always bring in this Cancrix instead. Because of all the beef on the ground, I might need Armor Cancrix just to be blocking. Although, really, I think the issue is going to be... I already have the 5-drops that can kind of help with that. The 2/4 Vigilance being somewhat relevant. Yeah, I think we keep Disperse up. That just allows a tempo swing to help me kind of stay alive. So do I do Divination or Disperse or Pay Heed? I've got my opportunities set. Yeah, and Disperse might even help against a removal spell. I like my double opportunities. I don't need Divination. I think this is going to be more relevant to the games. Cool. There we are. So now I just need my triple claustrophobias again, right? Right, guys? Yeah. Wee. All right, here we go. Not a mole, having 2/2 drops, and then probably getting into the 4 and 5 later. On the draw, really, really praying I draw into a Pacifism or Claustrophobia. It's going to be super key. Oh, no. So Mike, sadly, has had to mull down to 5 on the play, which means this can be a very non-exciting game. Yeah. As he points out, these things happen, and it's how you deal with it when that goes down that makes you a great player. We'll just get our 2/2 Vigilance on board early. Argument to play Coral Merfolk to bait out something. Ooh, Dragon's Egg. Do I want to give my opponent a 2/2 red dragon? Well, it's gonna take it at some point anyway, so might as well do it now, right? It's gonna prevent 2 damage. I mean, I could just play the Skies game, you know? This is kind of hard. I want to take advantage of Mike having mulled down to 5. So normally I just go aggro. I attack in, I beat down, and then you know, trade off creatures. But in this case, I'm looking to do the fly. No, because a lot of my stuff is I don't have a lot of flyers right now. Okay, I was overthinking that. I think I was thinking maybe I do just like let the Dragon Egg like hold back stuff, but it does help Mike pull out of this mull, getting that creature back, saving 2 damage. But by me being able to continue adding to the board with such card advantage, this is still very much going to favor me. And if the 2/2 flyer does end up being something that needs to be handled, by the time it becomes a super huge threat, there will be hopefully some kind of spell here. I was really worried about the 4/4 coming down, but that was not the case this time. Interesting. So Mike's looking to get aggressive here. Or probably just knowing that doesn't really want to trade with the Sliver this next turn anyway, so might as well just hang out. Since the Sea Sky's going to end up trading with the Dragon, I'm really okay with just putting a lot of pressure on the board. There will probably be a creature that does whatchamacallit, lock down the ground next turn. But if there isn't a creature being played, then having this much, these many 2-drops down can really punish a lack of defense on my opponent's part here. And that's kind of where we're going. Okay. Interesting. With a white card up. So Briarpack Alpha is 4, so I can pretty much attack with immunity here. surprisingly, the ground is working out for me. There's still a lot of power coming out from this dragon, but I'll have Nephalia Sea Sky next turn if if I need to just trade it off, or Claustrophobia to take care of it in some way. And having 8 damage coming through plus a lifelinker can really help. Okay. Little worried about being at 10 life against a red player. Ooh, see, now there's a lava axe. Ouch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're definitely bashing with everything. I should decide, do I want to Claustrophobia it or not? And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and Claustrophobia the dragon, because I think that's how I lose. I'll have the Sea Sky up for next turn as needed. Oof. What up, 6-6? Fortunately, though, being this far ahead on board means it shouldn't really matter. And Mike, true to form, is forcing me to close out the game. And that's that. Pretty anticlimactic, sadly, on a mole down to 5 on the play. Doesn't even bother blocking. Doesn't even bother with a Flesh Pulper Giant. Did I reveal my hand? I don't even know if I revealed my hand. Reveal hand. I never reveal hands. I don't even know how that works. He's drawing cards. I don't know. Anyway, GG's to Mike. I hope you enjoyed this dual draft that we had for ManaBluff.com. I'd be curious to see myself, someone playing on the opposite side of the table. Let me sign off here real quick. I'm Ryan from Mana Bluff, playing against Schlocknock. Mike from Mana Bluff. Leave comments on www.manabluff.com, or you can find me directly here on Moto, RJH, or on Twitter. I am __RJH__. If you're watching this on Twitter, go ahead and comment, subscribe, or like as well. See you next week.